She can feel it when you've mastered your mind. You step into a room and settle into your chair. A younger woman glances up, offers a quick, knowing smile, and you barely notice. You're not scanning faces or obsessing over your phone. You're fully present. That absence of neediness, that quiet confidence, she senses it like a steady heartbeat. Tonight, we're unpacking the Stoic formula for effortless attraction. Detachment, self-worth, presence. The twist? You don't win by performing. You win by simply mastering your inner world. By the end, you'll see how an internal shift naturally produces external results. More subtle smiles, more genuine conversations, more magnetic presence, without a pickup line in sight. Reason 1: detachment, freedom from outcomes. Detach yourself from the outcome of any interaction, and you free yourself from anxiety. Most men exhaust themselves chasing signals, checking unread messages, replaying text threads, tailoring their next move based on another person's behavior. Stoicism teaches that our pain comes from attaching our happiness to externals, things we cannot control, like someone's approval or affection. Detachment means you commit to acting in accordance with your values. Then let go of the results. Imagine two men at a wine tasting. The first man hovers near a woman he finds attractive. He laughs too loud at her jokes, glances at her phone for gaps in her attention, and mentally keeps score of her smiles. His unease is palpable. The second man steps up, nods in greeting, samples the wine with genuine curiosity, and chats with the host about the vineyard's history. When the same woman offers a casual smile, he returns it and continues his conversation unperturbed. That second man communicates, "I am present, but I am not desperate." This form of detachment is not indifference. It's full engagement, minus attachment to the outcome. When you detach from external validation, you reclaim your emotional well-being. You no longer chase fleeting highs of approval. Instead, you enjoy the moment for what it is. That calm, self-reliant energy stands out precisely because most people are frantic performers. By detaching, you create space for genuine connection without drama. And that openness is inherently attractive. Reason 2: self-worth, built from within. Once you detach from externals, you can build true self-worth from internal virtues: discipline, integrity, resilience. Emotional stability means you remain unshaken when life shifts. Mental stability means you cultivate a personal philosophy or routine that anchors you. Financial stability means you manage resources wisely and honor commitments. This internal framework becomes your foundation, one that no rejection or silent treatment can shake. Consider the inexperienced man under 30, juggling student loans, hopping between gigs, craving social media attention to validate his self-image. Contrast him with a stoic man in his 40s who's weathered recessions, managed family responsibilities, and learned to set boundaries. That seasoned man wakes up each morning, completes his daily rituals, journaling, exercise, goal setting, then faces the world on his own terms. He doesn't equate a missed text with failure because his self-worth isn't derivative, it's inherent. When you hold that level of self-worth, you emit a powerful signal. I value myself and I respect my own time and energy. You reply to conversations on your terms, not out of desperation, but genuine interest. You can walk away if the exchange doesn't honor your boundaries. And paradoxically, that freedom draws people in. Younger women, subconsciously attuned to this stability, feel safety and respect in your presence. They test it with a fleeting smile or a curious glance. Is he anchored or will he drift? Your unshakable self-worth answers without a word, and that silent assurance is more magnetic than any boastful display. Reason 3. Quiet confidence, the power of presence. Quiet confidence isn't about arrogance or loud self-promotion. It's the stillness in your posture, the calm in your voice, the measured pace of your movements. It's arriving early, prepared with thoughtful insights, but without the need to prove yourself. It's listening more than you speak, and when you do speak, your words carry weight, because they're chosen deliberately. Women, especially younger ones inundated with performative flirtation, sense this quiet confidence instantly. They test it with subtle social signals, a soft hello, a lingering look, a playful question. When you hold your ground, making eye contact, returning the smile, then calmly redirecting your focus, you pass the test. They feel seen and respected, not pursued. That dynamic transforms casual glances into meaningful exchanges. In a world of chaos and chatter, quiet confidence is a rare commodity. Cultivate it through daily practices, single tasking, mindful breathing, brief moments of stillness. Each time you choose calm over reaction, you reinforce the muscle of presence. That unspoken competence becomes your most compelling invitation. Reason 4. Wisdom and maturity. Depth over flash. Imagine a casual social gathering. A younger man boasts about his latest extreme sport adventure. He seeks applause for the adrenaline rush. You share a concise story about a professional setback that taught you humility, or a personal loss that revealed the value of compassion. Your anecdote isn't a ploy. It's authentic, reflective, and grounded in reality. It resonates because it carries emotional truth and practical insight. Women, even younger ones, are drawn to that substance. They scan for partners who can offer perspective, guidance, and emotional safety. A quick smile isn't just a courtesy. It's an invitation to explore your depth. They test it with questions. How did you handle that? When you respond with genuine clarity and vulnerability, you demonstrate emotional intelligence, a cornerstone of mature masculinity. Stoic exercise. Distill 3 pivotal life lessons into succinct mantras. Memorize them, internalize them, and share them naturally when appropriate. In each interaction, you offer wisdom that transcends superficial small talk. That depth becomes your distinguishing feature, overshadowing flashy gadgets or high-octane boasts. In a culture obsessed with style, wisdom feels like substance, and that substance breeds attraction. Reason 5. Authenticity. Stop performing. Start living. Most dating advice centers on performance, lines, routines, image management. Stoicism flips that script. Authenticity is your strongest move. When you stop performing, you free mental bandwidth to truly listen, observe, and respond. You engage out of genuine curiosity, not strategic intent. Imagine 2 men at a bookstore. The first scans titles to find the right opening line about a bestseller, smirks rehearsedly, and recites talking points. The second picks up a philosophy book he's genuinely reading, flips to a favorite passage, And if a woman smiles in acknowledgement, he remarks naturally, "I found this line by Marcus Aurelius resonated today." His enthusiasm is real, his interaction unforced. That authenticity feels refreshing amidst contrived banter. Authenticity also aligns with congruent body language, uncrossed arms, open palms, comfortable distance. When you're not calculating your next move, your posture relaxes, your smile is genuine, and your energy invites others in. Women sense this congruence. They feel safe because there's no performance to decode. They're free to be themselves, too. Practice. In every social exchange today, commit to one rule. Speak only when you have something real to add. If you feel the impulse to deliver a line, pause and ask yourself, am I saying this to impress or because I truly think it? Over time, choosing authenticity over performance reshapes your interactions. You become known not for your lines, but for your presence. Reason 6. Magnetic presence. Internal shift. External results. Detachment frees you from outcome anxiety. Self-worth anchors you from within. Quiet confidence broadcasts calm authority. Wisdom adds depth. Authenticity makes you reliable and real. Together, these create a magnetic presence, a field of calm assurance that draws subtle social tests, fleeting smiles, casual conversation openers, invitations to connect. In a coffee shop, that younger woman's slight smile isn't mere politeness. It's a subconscious probe. Is he steady? When you meet her gaze, nod, then return to your work. Unfazed, you pass. You didn't chase. You simply were. That simple act triggers a powerful response. She feels seen, but unpressured, intrigued by your composure. Every subtle nod, every measured smile, every silent moment of attentive listening becomes proof of your self-mastery. And in that effortless demonstration, you become irresistible without even trying. Let's recap the 6 pillars that compose magnetic Stoic presence. Detachment, freedom from outcome dependency. Self-worth, anchored in internal virtues. Quiet confidence, presence without performance. Wisdom and maturity, depth that outlasts novelty. Authenticity, stop acting, start living. Magnetic presence, the natural outcome of inner mastery. Begin today. Choose one pillar and embed it into your routine. Whether it's a morning detachment exercise, a daily Stoic reading, or a commitment to authenticity in conversation. Observe how subtle social signals shift. More authentic smiles, deeper engagement, effortless attraction. Which pillar will you train first? Drop a comment below with your plan. If this resonated, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insights on Stoic mastery and magnetic masculinity. Remember, when you master your mind, the world responds. Stay stoic, stay present, and stay magnetic.